As you know that Pee Aar Automotive has been a pioneer in automotive and home appliance segment. So we have been into this business for the last 30 years, where we have a few technical collaborations with the companies in the same segment basically. And over the past 30 years, we have seen a great tactical shift in terms of how the markets have risen from 1995 to 2026 in both the segments. Specifically, if I talk about the automotive segment, we have been catering two segments. One is aftermarket and one is OEM basically, which is the B2B network. And over the past few years, how we have seen those customers grow as well, and the projects that they've gotten into, and then the value addition that Pee Aar Automotive has given them. We feel that these two markets are growing basically, and it's going to have a huge potential in the future as well. That is where Pee Aar Automotive's goal is to basically work on those markets and tie up closely with the suppliers and our customers to expand into the Indian market, and especially with the Make in India initiative, which was started by the new government body basically. This has given a lot of opportunity for companies like Pee Aar Automotive to expand into these two segments and basically grow together with the customers and the suppliers. So I do believe that, of course, there have been times where the markets are very fickle, but there are times where the market picks up very well because, of course, there's a demand. And not just because Pee Aar Automotive is basically located in the north part of the India, but when we started business, we have catered and we have expanded to the other regions as well, like south, east, west as well. So I think that parallelly, all the markets in the other regions as well, they have been growing significantly. And with the automotive, there are multiple segments which have been broadened over the years, which we have realized ourselves as we talk to the customers and we interact with the suppliers as well. And there are a lot of MNCs companies we have seen who have expanded or they have value added to these segments. So even they have understood that, India is the next big market. And as you know that Pee Aar Automotive, we also have a lot of tie-up with the Japanese companies. And when we do interact with them, we know that Japan is one of the R&D hubs of the world, like Germany basically. So when we do interact, when we talk to them, they are basically interested to collaborate with us into these two segments, and they want to grow with us. And the same input we give to them so that, how we can expand together into the market. So I do believe that looking into the future of India, especially into the automotive and the home appliance segment, I think there's going to be a lot of innovation, especially by the big giants who have been value adding into this industry. So especially like when we talk about the two-wheeler, the three-wheeler and the four-wheeler segment, we do believe that there's a lot of new technology that is coming into India. And we as Pee Aar Automotive, we want to be a part of that tactical shift, and we want to contribute to this industry significantly by having our own expansion, our own goals basically. Particularly into the automotive segments, because as we already cater to the variety of customers and segments in India, we want to collaborate with the companies who have the technology, bring them to India as a part of the Make in India initiative, and have a concrete expansion plan with them. So automotive, we are basically into car, bus and truck application. We manufacture motors, condenser fan and complete assemblies. So our business model for motor has always been that we want to cater to every single segment into the India, especially for aftermarket and OEM. So whenever a customer has a requirement, we want to be there. We want to have a product ready for them. So that is the reason why we are making mostly over 70 to 80 variety of models for each application, each segment in our manufacturing unit. So which is, for example, if I talk about the bus AC segment, if I talk about the car condenser, if I talk about the defense, truck, bus application for cooling application as well. We are making few products for the mines as well. So whenever we have a requirement for the customer, we don't want to say no. We want to see how best we can cater and how we can manufacture the best quality product for that particular segment. So if I talk about, like in motor business, we have two segments right now. One is aftermarket and one is OEM. If I talk about the aftermarket first, we are making over 80 to 100 models in our factory itself, and we are trying to optimize the manufacturing as much as possible. We have made a distributor network so that we can reach out to the smallest of the smallest regions where we can create a brand value, and also we can cater to that market, and how we can get close to the customer via our product, via our quality basically. So we emphasize more on the quality assurance of our product, and looking into this, the products, the variety of products that we are in the next 10-20 years, we even want to cater those particular models into the other segments as well. So in Pee Aar Automotive, our target is to cater to each and every customer and just never have a refusal towards them. So that's the reason, that has been our USP in the company, which we have achieved in the past 30 years. And same goes for the B2B business as well. So like in B2B, we are exploring other segments which we can cater, which we can manufacture. That is the reason why we have a Class A R&D system in our company basically. We are focused on design, quality and assurance. These are the three basically motors that we are driving our automotive and the home appliance business with. So that's how we have contributed, and we look forward to basically contributing into these segments, and that's how we have increased our product line as well into this business. So in around the country, we have about 30 to 35 distributor networks, and we are in the works of expanding that distributor network, because we have distributors at a macro level, we have distributors at a micro level as well, because like you know that we have a variety of product. So we have different set of agreements with each of the distributors, and we define the region for them basically, so that there is no conflict, there is no disinterest, or there is no, you know, the customer is able to reach out to their end users with our product without having to, you know, deal with the conflicts or any you know, conflicts with the other distributors as well. So for the aftermarket, we do have a distributor network all over the world, which is about 30 to 35 distributors. For OEM, we are more of a direct customer and supplier relationship, because in the OEM business, the way it is structured in India, we would want to hear directly from the customer about our product, about our quality, our designs. So we have a good R&D setup, we have a good design team basically. So for the OEM business, we have structured in a way where we are the tier 1 suppliers to them. Where there's a hierarchy between the customer and the supplier, we are tier 2 suppliers for them. So in the case where we have an opportunity to become a tier 2 supplier, for the customers we are already a tier 2 supplier, we make sure that we collaborate with the end user and hear the feedback about our products, and you know, they give us the inputs. The inputs are very highly valued by us, because I think it is very important to get those inputs to basically assure that our product never faces the quality, and you know, we stick to our motto, that the way we have started the business for. So we have been an exhibitor of Automechanika, we have been an exhibitor of Auto Expo as well. So I think that this platform is very, very critical for companies like us, because I think it gives us a way to connect with companies globally, not just in India as well. Of course, India is a big market, it's a growing market, so we get to meet suppliers, we get to see products that we have never seen ourselves going into, which may contribute to a part of a backward integration or the segments that we are already catering in. So I think it connects the suppliers and customers globally. So I think it is very critical to be an exhibitor in exhibitions like Automechanika. Especially Automechanika has been done worldwide. So I think as compared to the other exhibitions, Automechanika is a fantastic platform to get connected and then build up a new customer-supplier relationship and get hold of new companies, new technologies where we can see ourselves getting into and collaborating with those companies. So we feel that those companies who are exhibiting in these exhibitions like Automechanika, they are giving us a very good platform to expand further and just give us ideas basically what products we can get into. So I think we are trying our best to be an exhibitor in Automechanika every single time it has been held in India. And of course, we have participated in Automechanika Dubai as well. So of course, an Indian company, you know, globally representing, I think it gives a very good value addition. And it's a very good platform to reach out to the companies where they've never heard about our brand name, our value, our products basically, and they've never seen about it. So I think it's a very good platform to reach out globally to the customers and suppliers. The main, the focus-centric product is going to be for us is aftermarket and OEM for our motor and the variety of products that we are dealing in the same segment. So we want to have customers where they're looking for components for the HVAC system. for truck and bus application, how the government norms them change for the bus, truck and the defense application. So we want to basically have those kind of customers to our booth to explain our product technically, because we'll have our R&D team also exhibiting at our booth. So we want to explain what value addition our product can give to their systems, especially into the air conditioning. So we are looking for those kind of customers, even the MNCs companies that can get into our booth, see our product, see our product profile, and see how PR has catered to that market over the last 30 years. So I think it is very important for them to understand how our product functions and how it can be suited to their needs. So we are looking for those customers. Of course, we have very good relationship with the existing customers and suppliers. We have invited to them into this Automechanika because I think it's a great chance for them to see what products we have gotten into, which they don't get to see into day-to-day routines and day-to-day, transactions basically. So the whole idea of participating in the Automechanika is basically we want to use this as a platform launching new products, that the new developments that we are doing, the new variants of products that we'll be getting into the future, because as I told you that we have a R&D setup in-house. So I think the key center focus of this year's exhibition is going to be basically new development, new ventures, new customers basically, for particularly our automotive, this motor segment. Two things I would like to emphasize on when I talk about the medium to long-term growth for Pee Aar Automotive. Because with the motor segment, we have a niche market for us in India, and looking into the trend in India, how it has shifted, how the new technologies have come into in India basically. Looking into that, I feel that truck and defense is going to be the future, where we want to look into new developments for that particular segment, because I think that is going to give us a value addition in our growth as a company, and make our R&D capability stronger as well. Because as a company, we're always excited to explore new opportunities, new developments, getting into new segments, which we have already started working into. So me as a second generation owner, I'm very excited to explore defense and truck applications, specifically for the motor business motor products that we are dealing in basically. And I feel that there's a lot of vast technological changes coming into the motor segment as well. So that is the reason why we are going to be using this platform, ACMA, to get into, in touch with the companies who have that technology for the motor segment basically. Like I want to get into BLDC, which is going to be the next 10 to 15 year plan, which is a totally different technology, which is provided, to these kind of markets. So at the moment, we are seeing a growing demand for the BLDC segment as well. So we have already started to do the groundwork for that. But at a concrete level, we are still thinking on how it has to be executed in our growth plan. So these three particular focus areas, I feel that it is going to contribute to our growth expansion plan in the medium and long term. So the new plant that is coming up basically in India, we will be basically trying to get into the 3-stage, 4-stage backward integration for our manufacturing unit, because I think it is very important for the medium and long-term growth, where if we have more backward integration, I think we can optimize the manufacturing and we can try to control the quality of the product, and we can give better assurance to the end user and the customer all over India. Because we have built a brand value over the past 30 years, particularly for the motor segment. So we want to see how we can achieve that kind of backward integration with our existing capabilities, and how we can add new capabilities with collaboration and venturing into the new technology. So I feel that the major emphasis for the new manufacturing plant is going to be backward integration towards our motor segment. So we have already started to lay out our initial plans towards expansion towards the 3-stage, 4-stage backward integration. And I think for the kind of business that we are in, VAV is very, very important. So that is one thing that I personally would want to emphasize with my development design team, that how it can be achieved so that we can contribute not just in India, but globally as well. Because at the end of the day, the goal, the long-term plan is going to be, we want to make a presence of our brand globally, all over the world. Yeah. So that is going to be the expansion plan for the new manufacturing unit. So at the moment, this fiscal year, we are forecasted to touch about 80 to 85 crores. We have just forecasted this because the actual numbers are yet to come after the Q4 of this fiscal year. But we do target that in the next 3 to 4 years, we want to get to at least 300 to 400 crores. So we want to make sure that we have a consistent growth because like I said, our emphasis is going to be more towards giving a quality product to the customer rather than the volumes. So we don't want to be jumping too much into the turnover. We just want to make sure that we have a consistent growth with a consistent product deliverables to the customer. That is the reason why if I talk about the medium growth plan in terms of the revenue, we want to target, we have already forecasted with the current businesses that we are in and the expansion plans that we have in place, it would be around 300 to 400 crores. So to all our existing customer suppliers and everybody who's going to be visiting this exhibition, we would like to request you to visit our booth at Pee Aar Automotive in ACMA Automechanika exhibition, which is being held in February 2026 in Delhi. So I think this will give us a great opportunity to connect, to work closely and to see how we can explore new opportunities together in the future.